Hey, what's up, y'all? So, before I start the video, Mile Monsters Inc., the documentary that Jason Setzer Pendants, Iceman, and his son Chase shot will have come out last Saturday at 1:13 p.m. But if you haven't seen the documentary of Gavin the Goat and his Texas tour, go check out Mile Monsters Inc. Go look what those folks are doing. I've talked about it before, good stuff. Go check it out. Now, you'll see that I went to my local hard dealership, St. Jacinto Harley-Davidson. I talked to my buddy Toby, but I want you to see the bikes. I took videos and pics, got to sit on all the different bikes, and then I'm going to come back here and talk to you about my experience afterwards. Right row. Yeah, I made it to the mothership. I'm going to go look at the Copperhead CVO. Whisper Wagon made it up here. Oh, God. They're going to beat me up. No, they're not. Dude, that's so bad, man. God, dog. So this is the Street Glide. The Road Glide they had sold very quickly. But this is the Copperhead color. 121 VVT. Whew. Man, that freaking dark chrome is just beyond badass. Yeah, I didn't even see this, man, when I first looked at it. Man, the metalwork. Damn, dude. Like I said, that fucking ST is nice too. Damn, that's beautiful, dude. Little stuff like that, dude, that's fucking badass, man. All right, leaving Harley. Always good to talk to Toby. He was very honest with me, which I will talk about when I get away from here. Very good looking bikes. The ST's badass. The CVOs are amazing. The leftover 23 Road Glide, like Setzer Pendants, so Iceman has, is badass. So I'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, you got to see all the bikes. That white ST is amazing. If I wasn't married, didn't have somebody who wanted to go ride with me from time to time, that white ST was badass. Very expensive, but badass. They didn't have the Copperhead Road Glide, but they had a Street Glide in that color, and it was beautiful. That color is amazing. It just, I can't say enough about how cool I think that color is. Now, down to the brass tacks of it. We know how expensive CVOs are. In the conversation that I had with a couple of salesmen there, one of the salesmen, he just looked at me and said, "Man, a lot of people who buy CVOs don't do things to them. A lot of times when we buy them back, or when people want to buy them used, they want them unmolested. A lot of people want to see it stock. They don't want to see a bunch of stuff done to it." Another thing that he said was, he said, "Man, I'll be honest with you, a lot of people that buy the CVO, there are people who plan on riding them. Like I said, Jason's one of those people. He rides the shit out of all his bikes. However," he said, "man, a lot of people buy them as a showpiece. They have a CVO to say they've got a CVO. Now, I know my buddy Cowboy had a, I'm not going to say an older CVO, but a twin cam CVO with a 110, and he rode the hell out of his. So there are people who buy them and ride them, but what I'm seeing in large from talking to Toby and talking to some other salesmen from another dealership. Not to say Toby didn't tell me the truth, but I always like to get information from other people too. However, he said, man, most people that have the CVOs like their bike night bike or their impress your friends bike or your ride down to Galveston during the Lone Star ride, and sure everybody got a CVO bike, right? Now, one thing that was made abundantly clear to me through this was if you want to buy a Harley right now, if you're somebody who wants a touring bike right now, I'm going to tell you, the 23s are the way to go. I know they don't have some of the upgrades the 24s have. I understand that. The fairing design and certain other things, that they're not the same. But I'm going to tell you right now, 2 different dealerships that I spoke to salesmen and just said, hey, you know, what would you recommend? If you're going to recommend a bike, of course, now they're pushing the 23s to get rid of them. Yes. But there's deals to be had on 23s right now. I believe if you went and bought a 23 right now, you get out the door at a really, really good price. And I say that because they got to get rid of them. Both salesmen I talked to at 2 separate dealerships, 2 different areas, said the same thing. Said, man, you could come in with a really low ball offer on a 23 right now, and because of the amount of inventory that's there, you could probably go get it for pretty close to that low ball offer. That was my little takeaway from this video. If you're really looking for a Harley touring bike right now, a 23 might be the way to go, and simply because you will have money left over that you didn't spend to do the upgrades. And I know everybody under the sun has told me, man, don't spend a ton of money on upgrades. You're not gonna get the money back. Who gives a shit? If you keep the bike and ride it and you put, $3-4 grand in upgrades on it and be happy with it and ride it for a long time and you save money off the front end, that's good. I'm not saying go spend 12 grand, do something crazy, make a CVO like I talked in my previous video. I'm just saying there's an opportunity to get a touring bike for a much better price if you're willing to buy a 23. Hey, y'all, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell icon so you'll get notifications when the shit show gets rolling again. Yes, I walked into the hornet's nest. I walked into the mothership. Man, actually everybody was cool. I did enjoy looking and sitting on the new mics. I did enjoy looking at the paint colors. I think they're for those people out there who really want to get a new touring bike. If you're just dead set on having a Harley touring bike, yes, you don't get the upgrades. I understand that. There's people who would be frustrated about that. But the 23 bikes are still damn nice bikes. You can still do a lot to them and still save some money and keep that in your pocket. So anyway, hey, I want to tell you guys thanks for watching. I want y'all to have a great day. Let's try not to be assholes to each other. And I'll see y'all next time.
Foundation is sound. I still do the shit for my people, for Roberto, for Justin, for Jared, for Nico, Big Smitty, Big O, say stay lit.